Yeah. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? Um, all right. So right now, real quick, I'm gonna do my top five characters to put in the new Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Well, it's not game's not necessarily new, but it's the newest one. Okay. So anyway, apparently they're gonna do another unveiling. One of my friends told me this. He thinks it might be Dante from Devil May Cry. That would be totally badass. I wouldn't be surprised if it could be any of the extra characters from the somebody from Marvel vs. Capcom. But here's my top five of characters I would definitely like to see in no apparent order, and I'm gonna go through each one and go through a brief description of why I think they should be in the game. All right, first off, we got Goku from Dragon Ball, the whole Dragon Ball series. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, awesome anime series. It was between that or Sailor Moon was the first I got into thanks to Toonami on Cartoon Network. And a lot of people argue, well, Goku's an anime character. Well, true, but there's tons and tons and tons of Dragon Ball games, and they're extremely popular. Um, Somebody might say, well, they're not really on Nintendo. Wrong. Those of you who don't know, I do know there's at least two that were for Super Nintendo, but in Japan, so Super Famicom. I don't believe they had U.S. releases because Dragon Ball Z and or just Dragon Ball in general, just the whole series. Or anything from Japan, anime, even people that know about the Power Rangers, like the Super Sentai stuff. We're usually behind. We usually get it like Super Sentai, which is Japan, and then Power Rangers, which is the U.S. We usually get that at least a year later because we got to dub it, put our own actors and actresses in. It's actually a lot of stuff I didn't know about that, and so my boy Joey Beans put me onto that, and we all kind of learned all that together. Shout out to Joey Beans if you're watching. Thank you. Comment down below, like, comment, share, and all that. Anyway, Goku would be freaking awesome in Smash Brothers, just in general. Just the fighting style he has, the moves, just anything, just all the stuff he does would be awesome in Super Smash Brothers. Um, and it'd be really cool to see him go Super Saiyan, all the different levels of that. I don't know exactly if they'll have everything, but at least everything that's like official canon. That'd be badass. I know a lot of people. Actually, somebody told me a couple months ago that one of the number one people that are requested to be in Super Smash Brothers is Goku. So I would definitely like to see that. I know somebody told me that they did some kind of interview where they said, no, we're not putting anime characters in. But you also got to look at Goku at this point. He's pretty much a video game character as well because there's so many Dragon Ball games. So, and going back to when Nintendo, they were on the Super Nintendo in Japan. I still count it. Okay, they weren't on the N64 unless it was Japan again. But they were on GameCube. There's a couple of Dragon Ball Z games in GameCube. I believe they had some games on the Wii, maybe the Wii U. I don't know about the Switch or anything, but I think Dragon Ball Fighter Z is on the Switch. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, they've been a part of Nintendo, so it's not like yeah. All right, another big one is Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. For those of you who don't know, I love Mortal Kombat. It's my favorite fighting game franchise ever since I was a kid. Yeah, I grew up having it on Sega Genesis. Awesome memories. I'm not the best at Mortal Kombat. I don't know all the fatalities and everything, but I'm good. I have beaten a couple of them. So, yeah, I played most of them up to 9. I still haven't played 10 or 11 yet. Um, anyway, Mortal Kombat is a huge piece of gaming history. It's one of the biggest and well known fighting franchises there is. You got the movies, you got all the merchandise, you got all the games. There's 11 official Mortal Kombat games now. That's not counting all the spin-offs and all the extra stuff. And I mean, Mortal Kombat just revolutionized so much stuff with the ratings thing, with the gore and fighting games, with the so much stuff. Even when they kind of switched to 3D. I remember when 4 came out, I wasn't. I was like, eh. Even I tried to play it again like a month ago just to really play it. Eh. But my favorites were always, like the first one on Sega Genesis, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I like the Genesis one because it had a lot more people, even though the graphics wasn't as good. But whatever. Mortal Kombat Trilogy has always been one of my favorites. Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Mortal Kombat 9, and I'm sure 10 and 11 are badass. I haven't played them yet. Yeah, I got a lot of catching up to do. But anyway, yeah, Scorpion would be badass in Smash Brothers. I mean, him just having the get over here spear and all his combos and stuff would be badass. And then obviously you're not gonna do blood or anything like that, but his ultimate smash could be he takes his mask off and does the thing where he spits the fireball and then that just sends somebody flying. It'd be badass. I mean, I think you should definitely do it. And he could even do it with his other costumes could just be the colors of the other ninjas. Like obviously do blue for Sub Zero, green for Reptile, and I don't know, red for Ermac. Uh, or you could just do different variations. Anyway, those are probably two of the biggest ones. Now here are some other ones that probably aren't as well known, but I thought they would fit in Smash Brothers real well. You got Sparkster from Rocket Knight Adventures from that series. He'd be really cool to play as a Smash Brothers. He's such a cool character. Like on my left arm, I have the Mortal Kombat tattoos, and I got the Super Mario N64 thing. I'm doing a whole sleeve, and he's one of the characters I definitely want to put in because I always was a fan of his character, even though he's only really got Rocket Knight Adventures, the Sparkster game, and then they brought it back at least on Xbox 360. I don't know. I'm assuming it was on PlayStation 2 and PC, whatever. I think it was just called Rocket Knight. But I mean, his character is really cool. He's just like armadillo guy. He's a knight, but then he's got a jetpack. He's got the goggles, so he can fly around. There's so many ways. There's so much you could do with that in Super Smash Brothers. It'd be badass. Him being able to fly around, him doing the spin, him the sword, all the combos and stuff he could do. It'd be really cool. Um, yeah, um, yeah. I thought he would be pretty cool. Also, Bonk. He's been in a lot of Nintendo games on the NES, Super Nintendo. I don't think he's on Sega Genesis. But to my understanding, he was originally an arcade game. He would be pretty cool with all his little power ups and stuff. All the stuff he could turn into. He'd be a pretty cool character in Smash. And also for the fact that he's an historic character, like old school for the retro gamers and whatnot. I thought that'd be pretty cool. Another one I've been wanting for a while is Shadow. Now I know I don't think he's really been in any of the newer games for Sonic, but yeah, he was more the GameCube era, but it would be cool to have him in there too. I mean, I'm glad Knuckles finally made it to the series, or at least I seen a video that he was in there. Yeah, so he would be a cool character to be in there. Other ones off the top of my head, some extras. Those my main five, but it'd be cool to see somebody from Streets of Rage, somebody from Golden Axe, somebody from the Sega Genesis era besides Sonic. Because I don't think they have anybody from Phantasy Star. I mean, I'm pretty sure Persona, besides being like a anime thing, I think that was a Sega game. So yeah, sorry, a thing popped up on my screen. Kind of like, I was like, what? Okay, anyway, so yeah, anybody from Sega Genesis would be cool. Like Vectorman would be pretty cool. Something to really represent that besides Sonic, like I said. Streets of Rage, Golden Axe. Top of my head, I can't really think of anyone else. I mean, Echo the Dolphin, that wouldn't work. But hey, Altered Beast, the main guy from Altered Beast, would be pretty cool. I guess. depending on how they do it. But yeah, those are my picks. I just wanted to do that real quick. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and go and check out my other videos. Peace.